Mondo, how could you do this to me? How could you do this to me? In the last episode, hello everybody, I'm Anon Moose. In the last episode of Let's Play Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc, we discovered that Chihiro was in fact a dude, and we are now discussing that it must have been someone they trusted to go exercise with, and the only person I can think of among the dudes was Mondo Owada. My man, I trusted you. I trusted you! I'm gonna hope it wasn't him.
Oh, what a marvelous friendship! The point is, whoever he met up with is the culprit, right? So we just gotta figure out who it was.
But knowing what we know, I can't even guess.
No. You already have what you need to make the connection.
Huh?
Huh?
You know who the killer is.
Unfortunately.
Seriously? Who is it? Who's the killer?
Think back to the track jacket and duffel bag the killer disposed
Oh.
of. Focus on the details of these items, and it should become obvious who was waiting for him.
Are you sure about that? You really think we can figure out who did it based on two pieces of evidence that we don't have?
What? You want to track down some fingerprints or something?
Even if we had the equipment for that, we wouldn't know how to use it.
As was noted, the evidence is already gone. There's nothing to get fingerprints from.
Maybe, but we can make certain inferences if we just take the time to talk it out.
Easy for you to say, but fine. Celeste, did you notice anything special about the bag or jacket? The bag was just a normal duffel bag from the warehouse. All the bags in there are the same, so I can't imagine what would make that one special.
Well, if I remember right, there was a decent variety of
Paying really
tracksuits
close
to
attention
choose from.
here, because I really don't want to have to implicate Mondo.
Do you think there might be some connection between the culprit and Chihiro's jacket?
Perhaps. Let's explore that and talk a bit more about the jacket he took.
Chihiro's track jacket really holds some clue about the killer. Somehow it's really hard to believe. Celeste's account. Okay. Sitting up in my chair all proper-like now.
First of all, we know where Chihiro was heading.
Okay.
He was on his way to go exercise.
Nothing wrong with that.
So next we have to ask, why did he choose the specific tracksuit that he did?
What do you mean, the specific tracksuit?
I got it! He picked that tracksuit because it matched the one the culprit was wearing.
What?
So, what you're saying is, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him? My tracksuit is black.
I don't even have a tracksuit. Cause exercising sucks.
I have a white tracksuit personally. I got it from the warehouse, if you must know.
Did any of that really help us get any closer to figuring out who
Wait,
the
okay, hold
culprit
on.
is?
No way.
Okay. So, Celeste account. Celeste account. Seems there was wearing some blue exercise clothes, presumably all the way clothes off on the scene. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. On the night of the murder, before nighttime, so I leave the warehouse, took some blue exercise clothes and a duffel bag. I don't know.
You
I'm
heard him,
lost.
right? What he just said without even realizing it? First of all, we know where Chihiro was happy was on his way, so next we have to... Why did he choose...
What do you mean, the specific?
I got it! It matched the one that...
So, the killer was wearing the same blue
Oh no, Mondo! No! You should have just not said anything, man! We were gonna go motorcycling!
Hold on a second, Mondo. What did you just say?
Huh? What'd I say?
When Celeste testified a few minutes ago, she said...
I saw him stuffing a track jacket into a duffel bag, and then I assume he headed off to exercise.
She never said anything about the jacket's
Mondo! She never said anything about the jacket's color.
So why did
it
you
say
say
blue
Chihiro's blue tracksuit?
What are you... You just...
Hey, Celeste. What color was Chihiro's tracksuit?
As a matter of fact, it was blue.
Mondo!
Before we began the
Mondo!
Did you tell anyone that?
The only one I told about any of this was you.
Then, Mondo, how did you know what color Chihiro's tracksuit was?
Well, because I'm sure he saw the clothes at some point in the investigation.
Yeah, thanks for sticking up for Kiyotaka, but nah, I'm sorry, man.
No, that can't be it. The bag and clothes
Yeah.
were surely disposed of by the time we began our investigation.
Then the only reason he could have known what color the tracksuit was is if he saw Cherry with it before he died. That's the only possibility.
No, so he names people after food.
Are you talking about Chihiro? So, how about it? Did you see the tracksuit or didn't you?
Just by chance. I just happened to see it last night. He walked past me, and he was carrying the tracksuit in his hands.
No, that can't be it either. According to Celeste's
Middle of the night. It looks like she was trying to hide it. And just like that, she was gone.
when Celeste noticed it, Chihiro made a point of making sure the jacket was completely in the bag. If you just ran into him briefly, you couldn't possibly have seen what color the tracksuit was.
It would appear you've dug your own grave.
Perhaps. But you handed him the shovel, didn't you? That's why you said what you did. Focus on the tracksuit and it'll be obvious who he met with? What a bunch of nonsense.
Ah, now I understand. It was all one big bluff, wasn't it? Your true intention was to draw a slip of the tongue from the culprit. That's why you said you knew he did it, to put them on edge.
That's right. However, Mondo was my target all along. I had my suspicions about him from the very beginning.
But why? What made you so suspicious?
That's a good question.
The way he was acting?
There was a certain turning point that maybe you didn't notice it, Mondo. But
Damn
you
it, I'm
tend
sorry.
to refer to men and women differently. You only call guys dudes.
Oh, I even noticed that earlier!
And after he was killed, you happened to refer to him as dude. Once I picked up on that, it occurred to me that Mondo knew something we didn't.
You noticed such a tiny
I
detail?
noticed it too.
Are you a witch? She's a witch! You're positively frightful!
No, I'm not the frightful one. Not nearly as frightful as someone capable of murdering a friend.
Mondo, was it really you? Did you really kill Chihiro?
I didn't kill anyone! You've been all over me, judging everything I say, putting words in my mouth. What gives you the right to treat me like a goddamn criminal?
Yeah, he would never do something like that. This is a false accusation.
It's true. My reasoning on that is pretty shaky.
That was fast.
Well, this does present us with a problem. It seems we are all out of leads.
My time has nearly come. That's what my little ghost friend is telling me.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. Hifumi, weren't you telling me you'd found some evidence?
Really? What kind of evidence?
Actually, you know, now that I'm thinking about it here calmly, it might not be all that relevant.
Jeez, does your confidence just get up and walk away? It's fine, man. Just tell us.
If you really insist, then, here it is.
What do you have there?
It happens to be an e-handbook. I found it laying on the ground, so I scooped it up.
Found on the ground, right? Then it must belong to... not mine. Chihiro's? Okay. Because it would have been
Chihiro's
Mondo's.
handbook was missing from the scene of the crime, right?
For a fact.
For a fact indeed. I was totally sure I'd found it.
Then it must hold some clue about the culprit, right?
Well, that's what I was hoping. But it's busted. It won't even turn on.
I imagine the culprit broke it to get rid of any evidence after the murder.
That's odd. I didn't think the handbooks were quite so fragile.
You're right. They're not. They're totally waterproof and shock resistant. It would take an awful lot to break one.
What force that Mondo may be capable of exerting.
Yet, this one does appear to be broken, as is Leon's, sitting useless in the main hall. For all your confidence, That is a remarkably high failure rate.
That's fair.
Do you think there might be some kind of mystery in there somewhere? How precisely did the handbooks get broken?
How did the handbooks break? There's only one possible explanation. Getting its weak point.
I got it! You already told us before that the handbook has one weak point, didn't you?
Yeah! You remember that?
No, actually, it just seemed like the most logical answer.
Sure, maybe I let that slip, but I never told anyone what the weak point actually was.
But if the handbook is supposed to never break, and two of them broke in quick succession, then...
Then we can only assume that someone's figured out its weakness. You know what the weakness is, right, Monokuma? So, what is it?
Huh? You're asking me?
I think it's a necessary piece of information if you want this to be a fair trial.
But if I tell you, and someone else decides to copy it, that would be very not good.
Just tell us already. Why would we want to break our own handbooks?
Oh well, I have a weakness for pushy demands. But you're sure you won't follow their example?
I'm sad. I'm sad that Mondo friggin' is probably the culprit, and I'm also sad that I disappointed Kirigiri.
Then allow me to make a special announcement. The weak point of my cutting-edge e-handbook is... when it's exposed to high temperatures for too long, it will suffer a meltdown and totally break! I flippin' knew it!
You knew it?
Yeah, because I found the handbook laying
Oh
on the floor in the sauna.
Mondo!
Temperature in the sauna can reach over 200 degrees. Strange how you don't get burnt, huh? It's because as your sweat evaporates, it creates a cooling layer of air around your skin. If the hot air of the sauna were somehow pushed directly onto your skin, you'd definitely get fried. That layer of air would get blown away. That's why you may feel a burning when you move around. So when you're in a sauna, make sure to keep nice and still.
Interesting. I learned one new fact today.
That is a mere trifling speck of knowledge.
Anyway, if you found the
Alright, back to
victim's handbook
serious.
in the sauna, then the killer must have been purposely trying to raise its temperature in order to break it.
Meaning the culprit somehow knew its weakness.
But how'd they find out?
Yeah, Mondo was in the
Monokuma said he didn't tell
sauna, so
anyone, right?
he figured it out the hard way.
Indeed.
Oh, Mondo,
Quite
my
the
man!
mystery.
What if they found out by accident?
What do you mean by accident?
What if the killer took their own handbook into the sauna, not
And he
knowing
was wearing
its
all his
weakness,
clothes, so he
and
would have
his
had it
belt?
on him.
They'd realize it was broken, of course, and it wouldn't be hard to figure out why. And once they had Chihiro's handbook, they knew they had an easy way to dispose of it.
I won't say it's not possible, but who would have done something like that? I don't know of anyone who took their handbook into the sauna.
I might know someone who did.
Whoa, seriously?
I think the one who may have taken their...
Who might have brought their handbook into the sauna? Had to be the one who wore all their clothes into the sauna, which was Mondo. Because I remember distinctly he was wearing his jacket, and I don't think the other guy was.
Here's my answer. Mondo, your handbook got broken in the sauna, didn't it?
What? Why? Why do you keep accusing him?
Mondo and Taka had an endurance contest in the sauna not too long ago, remember?
Man, I'm very upset about this.
And for the contest, Mondo just so happened to keep his school uniform on.
It also upsets me. Again, I'm still getting over the emotional trauma of giving the wrong answer to Kuroko.
But little did he realize, he'd also left his handbook in one of his uniform pockets. And when it was all over, Mondo discovered that taking your handbook into the sauna could easily destroy it.
No, wait, hold on. You've got it all wrong. He would never kill. I don't accept this. Show me the proof. The actual solid proof.
I mean, I don't want to believe it either. Yeah, I definitely don't. All right, here we go. I'll let this video go on a little bit longer. All right. Oh God, this is gonna be intense. All right, broken e-handbook, Chihiro's e-handbook, card reader. Okay.
Let's test Makoto's assertion. If what he says is correct,
Wait, hang on. Let me double check how to switch bullets, because I don't remember. Okay. Well, actually, since I've already got it paused, I'm sorry. I did a fib. I will continue this case in the next video. See you guys then.